Nilinaw ni retired Supreme Court Associate Justice Antonio Carpio na hindi kailanman mababakante ang posisyon ng Pangulo kahit pasabay na magbitiw ang Pangulo at pangalawang Pangulo ng bansa, alinsunod sa itinakda ng 1987 Constitution. Tiniyak ni Carpio na walang magiging leadership vacuum. Ipinaliwanag niya ito sa harap ng mga opisyal ng Armed Forces of the Philippines o AFP sa Leadership Summit 2025 na ginanap sa Quezon City kahapon.
It's the Senate President who becomes acting President, and under the Constitution, elections must be held in accordance with law, and the law says, the Omnibus Election Code says, elections will be held within 60 days. There will be no gap because if there is no one has been elected as Senate President, it will be the Speaker of the House.
Paliwanag niya, kung magbitiw ang Pangulo at pangalawang Pangulo, ang Senate President ang aakto na Pangulo ng bansa. Ngunit kung hindi rin ito magagampanan ng Senate President, ang Speaker of the House ang aakto. Sa ilalim ng Omnibus Election Code, kailangang magdaos ng special election sa loob ng 60 araw. Ngunit maaari itong baguhin ng Kongreso kung kinakailangan.
So there is, and of course there will be no vacancy because if the Senate President resigns, they can always elect a successor among them. So there will be no situation where there will be no successor under the existing constitution.
Giit ni Carpio, malinaw na nakasaad sa saligang batas ang succession o pagpapalit ng pinuno. Kaya hindi magkakaroon ng panahon na walang mamumuno sa bansa.
That can be changed because that is just in the Omnibus Election Code. Congress can pass a law extending this probably to 6 months or 90 days. So there is a succession in the Constitution that has to be followed.
Kaugnay ng mga panawagang magbuo ng alternatibong pamumuno, mariing binigyang diin ni Carpio na ang tanging legal at konstitusyonal na paraan ay ang pagsunod sa saligang batas at hindi ang anumang hunta.
There is no place for a military civilian junta because that would be unconstitutional.
Samantala, nilinaw din ng Philippine Coast Guard na walang lumalapit sa kanila tungkol sa anumang banta ng destabilisasyon o pagbuo ng anumang civilian military junta. Ayon kay Admiral Gaban, hindi sila makikialam sa politika at ang kanilang pinagkakaabalahan ay ang magbigay ng serbisyo sa ating mga kababayan.
The strength of the Coast Guard is its weakness. We are only 35,000 weak. So we can create a dent in any political circus. So walang ganong nag-a-approach sa amin. We are insignificant in this scheme of things. And as a matter of common understanding amongst us in the Coast Guard, we leave politics to politicians.
Ryan Lacanlale, UNTV News and Rescue. Diyos ang aming sandigan, serbisyo publiko ang aming pinahahalagahan.